I think say like if I want to talk about the title and the reason why to make I decided for Kolan because I've been get like a couple of titles where I really choose, and wherein like I've been once for say use a slang or phrase or word where go describe me as a person, where go resonate with a lot of Sierra Leoneans, where go resonate with Africans like in general. But then because I sort of like want this EP for be a new beginning, in as much as like a lot of people know that I've been doing like everyone when it comes to like folk music and cultural music, a lot of people like go say yeah, Fantacee, you know, one of the pioneers them when it comes to like this generation in trying to push Sierra Leone in cultural music in general. So and then but I want it to be this like it's not the beginning of my career as an artist, but I wanted this to be like something of a new dawn, a new beginning. And then I decided for choose the new moon, where it's very significant to we to we like Sierra Leoneans, because most of we folk stories them when they talk say okay we come under the moon and then we tell story, it's very significant. And obviously when it comes to like the spiritual world, and the moon is a sign of phases. Yeah, the moon through the moon sort of like go through like phases, like the new moon, the half moon, the middle, the full moon and everything. So I wanted that for like it's a new dawn. And again when it comes to this EP, I sort of like want for celebrate myself as a person, because me not a very sexual person, but I not ever like a try for put when it comes to my music. You know, I have been sexual when it comes to poetry and everything, and I express myself, but I've never sort of like put it like in my music and songs for people to sort of like see me as a sexual person. So for me, that's why I wanted to on art. I wanted people to see me in that, you know, see me in my element, the dynamics of that, saying, I am not afraid. I'm not hiding anything anymore. I want you to see me as me and just accept me as who I am, basically. And also, a lot of people might look at me and then go like, say, she had like a over 10-foot locks and now she doesn't have that anymore. Why is she having it and everything? And that is a whole, you know, story, which I sort of like the Walk Home album. I explore my hair. I make sure it was like the album cover, and then obviously in like music videos, and then like song flyers and everything. But this, I wanted it to be about me as a person, me as an artist, me as accept like I'm a lot more than you just saying, oh, she's got an amazing hair, she's got like a 10-foot locks and everything. And we're here now. I am, you know, I don't have my locks, which is a whole different story of why I cut it off and everything. Because at the time, I was facing a lot, and a couple of my friends were facing a lot, and a lot of like Sierra Leoneans were facing a lot. So I have to cut off my hair in regards to like standing solidarity to a friend and colleague like LAJ, and then a couple of others that they shaved their heads. So it was a message to, because I wanted to send a strong message, because my hair has been my symbol and brand for over 15 years, and I wanted to send that message and let them know that cutting, you know, their hair forcefully is like taking something away from them, and I'm going to cut it, and then to let them know they're not alone and I'm with them, to stand against police brutality and that kind of thing. That was why I did it. But zero regrets at all. Like, I don't regret anything. And the fact that I'm here, and I mean, like, you taking off the hair, I'm a lot bigger person and an artist. You know, I am not my hair. definitely I'm not. Okay, now and sort of like diving into the EP, and it's me actually introducing a sound. When I first introduced the Fantacee Wiz sound, basically, and I wanted to let people know that we have tons of sounds in Sierra Leone, and I want to showcase them, and I want people to hear them and know that they're not obsolete, and that we could actually use them and propel Sierra Leone music and pushing it forward. So I sort of like try to explore different kind of sounds, you know, the matoma, the of course the Milo jazz, palm wine, BB music and everything. So I sort of like wanted to put it all together and see how we could fuse it with contemporary music, which we did. And it's a new dawn when it comes to Sierra Leone music and sound. And then also, yes, in regards to like the songs, Fasali is as a sad song, basically. And Fasali is taking you on a journey, whether you understand what I'm saying, whether you don't understand it. I wanted to take people on a journey with me. And Fasali is about a song of a mother, you know, calling out to a child that, you know, traveled for greener pasture to another man's land, and they haven't heard from that child in a very long time. You know, the father passed away, no word, and now the mother is sick. So that's what Fasali is about. So it's very emotional. And now that we have people going for greener pastures in, you know, something we call Temple Run and all the other things. So basically it's a song to throw light on that. And because I've seen what you have done to people, and people dying and their parents not hearing from them, you know, not knowing the act of not knowing what is happening to them, what has happened and what is happening to them, what's going on, are they going to be back, are they still alive, why they haven't heard from them. A lot of people traveled, it's not like they don't want to come back, or, you know, how could they come back, no work, no money, no nothing. The agony of that's what, you know, Fasali is about. And Free, obviously, Free is a remake of one of my songs in the. It was when I was trying to explore myself as an artist and as a musician, and so I loved it. It's about saying the situation that I'm in doesn't define me. I am free, you know, I survived despite everything, the hurdles, the struggles, the problems and everything. I survived despite the fact that I have to wake up every morning and go hustle. You know, I have to take care of my family, you know, my siblings are sick, my mom is there, my father is there, they're all like depending on me and everything. But regardless, you know, I'm not a prisoner, I am free, and despite all of that, because I think freedom is of the mind. Yeah. And then Kabbalah. Kabbalah is about, like, everyone knows I am that girl from Kabbalah, and it took me a very long time for me to sort of like embrace that, because there's a lot of people, like, when they hear like you're from Kabbalah, they tend to look at you like, Kabbalah is notorious for black magic, juju, voodoo, anything you want to call it. So a lot of people try to distance themselves from it. And I do try, you know, try it, because sometimes I can remember even when I was in like high school, and most times when I get to tell people I'm from Kabbalah, I go like, and they find juju business and this and everything. But then I came to realize, like, I'm not like everyone. I'm different. I'm unique. And I am from Kabbalah. I mean, we have to, like, that would never change. And for the fact that Kabbalah is like, it's got the most beautiful landscape, mountains and everything, the culture, black magic, do we have it? Yes. Do we have, sorcery, witchcraft, or whatever you want to call it? Yes. That makes us unique. And am I a witch? Yes, I am. And I'm from Kabbalah and I'm proud. So yes, so this is me. It was all about me saying, I am a Fina as well. I'm a Fina, I'm this, that, like everything. Yes, I am. And Kabbalah is about me celebrating it. And I think it was early this year or whatever, I updated all my Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter saying I am a witch. Do I eat people? No. Do I use it to do, evil things to people? No. So yeah, I am from Kabbalah. That's what Kabbalah is about. It's about celebrating and embracing myself of who I am, a witch from Kabbalah, a Finamusu, a Finaba. Yes, Finamisakuli. Yeah. And Teninang. Teninang is a love song. I am not much of a person that would cry over love. No, I'm not. I'm not one of those people that will cry over love. And but obviously I am, when I write poems and songs about love, I am a lover. Yeah. And do I believe in love? Yes. Is love overrated? Yes, it is. But do I believe in heartbreak? I told people I haven't been heartbroken. I've just been disappointed. So Teninang is about that. And the reason why Teninang is a Timni word, it's like forever. It means forever. So it's about me saying, and I feel like that a lot of people, both, men and women could actually relate to that, wherein you've been in a relationship with someone, you love them, they love you back, they sort of like make a shitload of promises, like I'll be there, you're the only one for me, and this and X, Y, Z, and then all of a sudden things go south, and they get to forget that they have said that. So that's what Teninang is about. It's about saying, you said this, you said that, but now you're singing something different. And then sometimes, and then the song also speaks about someone you doesn't love or don't care about will never hurt you. Like you get hurt by people that you love and care so much about. So that's what Teninang is about. So yes, and then obviously Sabi. Sabi is a sexual song. It's about me expressing my sexuality and how sexual I can be as a person. And then, yes, so I was like, and then obviously when it comes to Sabi, I explore a lot of Syrian words like Timni words, hula, slangs, phrases. I brought it because I love doing that, even though if I'm doing like a whole, because I am familiar with a lot of tribes, languages in Sierra Leone, so I sort of like try to incorporate them in whatever I'm doing, whether it has to do with spoken words or songs. So what I did with Sabi was, it's in Creole basically, but then I had to borrow slangs from Koranko, Fola, Timini, obviously, yeah. And then obviously I featured one of the most amazing rappers that we have from Sierra Leone, MSM. And you can call him also MSM 1000. It's an amazing rapper. We had an amazing time in the studio when we were recording that song. It was just the two of us in that studio, like nobody. He was being the sound engineer, taking my vocals, and then also, me looking at him while he takes his own vocals. And then we just wanted to be us and be explicit and be sexual. And I love the fact that I'm not hiding anymore, because a lot of, most times a lot of people look at me like, oh, you're the Sierra Leone sweethearts, like you can do no wrong, you have to go a certain way. And most times I know, like most times when I try to be sexual, and then a lot of people come at me and start saying like, you cannot do that because you're a role model. Role model, role model is not supposed to be sexual, so they try to put you in a box. So I believe like I can be anything and everything at once, as long as I want to do it. I can do it, so I don't give a shit. I don't care. So it's me, this new moon, a new dawn is me not hiding anything, me not covering anything, me being myself and bringing myself to you. You like me, you don't like me for it, that's on you as well. So I think, yeah. And I think lastly, all I would say is to everyone, especially women doing this now, like watching this or get to watch it, and just be you, just be real, be authentic, be yourself. Don't be anyone else. Because when you try to shape yourself or reduce yourself for people's, for people's opinion about, for example, like people's opinion about you, you try to reduce yourself or try to adjust yourself or put yourself in a box. By the time you're done, there'll be nothing left of you. Sometimes you look at yourself in the mirror and go like who's that person? Like, just be you, your true self. Don't let anyone, let you do what you don't want to do. Just be you. Because I feel like when you do you, be real, be authentic, and don't change yourself for anyone, the right people will gravitate towards you. So, bye, Denya.